What? Welcome to a podcast called He Said, She Said, all about the interactions between males and females. This is our first episode. I'm your host, Rob. We have Kira, Tori, and we have Alex. Anybody have any opening remarks?
Hey everyone.
What's up? What's up? This is Alex. I will be helping Mr. Rob over here, and pleasure to be on the show.
All right, so basically, guys, our show is just a roundtable discussion where we give our opinions about various topics. We're going to keep it short and sweet. Uh, yeah, that dog needs to go. And we encourage you to like the page, tell a friend, leave comments. We'll have an email address for you to send us questions as well that we can respond to. So without further ado, we're going to get on to the first topic. First topic being the friend zone versus the end zone. All right, so when I say friend zone, we all know what that is. Basically, it's when a male and a female interact, and it can go either way. And that person decides to put you in the friend zone. They don't want anything to do with you romantically or sexually. They just think you're a cool, nice person, and they just stick you in the friend zone. Then you have the end zone. And when I say end zone, I'm referring to football, as in touchdown score. This person's interested, and there's a chance for some loving. So, we're gonna go around the room and just basically everyone's gonna give their opinion about the friend zone and the end zone. And also, please answer this one very important question: can someone move from one zone to another? We're gonna
Yep.
start. Oh, who wants to go first? Y'all can just go.
Well, I would say, having had experience with that, it is possible to move from the friend zone into the end zone, but uh, it's not always guaranteed for others. But you look at it from a standpoint of being put in the friend zone, and a lot of guys tend to be put into this. I hate to say it. Statistics show from different studies, but those guys who get put into the friend zone, they're not interested. They probably just don't have all the traits that the female is looking for, and they're like, he's not a terrible guy, so maybe be on reserve or whatnot. And maybe if there's a need, they graduate over. So I believe there's different circumstances that can allow somebody to move from one zone to the other. But as far as being in the end zone and going to the friend zone, that could be a failed relationship. It could be, hey, a couple of dates and something went wrong. You know what I mean? So, I believe it is possible to move from one position to the next.
Alex, I find it like super, super rare that you will ever find someone going from the friend zone to the end zone.
You think so?
Um,
Okay.
yeah, because if you see someone as, oh, they're cool, they're nice, they're a good person, guy or girl, and you don't see them sexually, like it's really, really rare that like one day you just, unless you're drunk, one day you just wake up and it's like, damn, like,
Well, that's true. I agree. I agree. I said in rare cases.
yeah,
Yeah, I did say in rare cases, but
yeah.
it's doable. I've seen it
I don't,
happen.
I don't, I disagree. I don't think it's doable. I agree with Tori because
Hey,
speaking from experience, I have a best friend who I've never looked at sexually. This man is in love with me, and I
mhm.
just don't, I don't even know what to do. Like, I feel weird about it.
What
Okay.
you do
Uh,
though?
I feel weird about it
Okay.
because, I mean, he's in the friend zone, and we've been friends for like 15 years.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't move him into the end zone because I don't look at him sexually because we're so stuck in the friend zone.
Mhm.
I think it can go the other way. You can definitely move from the end zone to the friend zone because you just get benched. That's what I
He's
say.
he's
Getting
all
benched.
right. Well,
Nice.
all right. Well, actually, since y'all
funny.
say it's a rare case, that's actually happened to me before. My one of my very serious relationships. We were friends. I didn't see her like that. I mean, at all. And it did take about 2.5 years of friendship before I finally realized maybe there could be something more there. And we had like a 2.5 year relationship or something like that, and it ended up not working out. But yeah, she was all the way in the friend zone, all the way. Like there was nothing there. But um, one of the things that determines that for me personally is I'm looking at notes here on my phone. are our interactions over time. Because I mean, initially you may feel differently about someone a month later versus when you first met them,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you never know.
that's right. That's
Um,
right.
so that's a big factor for me. Like, I mean, I didn't expect that. I'm telling you, when this person was friend zoned, like they were the poster child for friend zone. And then
Mm-hmm.
making faces. Shut up. Anyway, yo, I mean, so it can't happen. That's how I feel about that, though. I mean, I
But
got a bunch of here, but go ahead.
I wanted to caveat on what you said, Rob, that about experiences. I think depending on the experiences that you have with that person, that's friend zone, air quotations. Um, you never know. It probably just takes a series of events or that one event or spark to send your thought pattern somewhere else. You know what I mean? I just think that I'm a hopeful individual where it's like, hey, it might not look like it's gonna happen, but just persistence can work, but you don't want to push somebody away either. I've seen soldiers when I was deployed doing stuff like that where the girl's like, ah, no, we're just cool or whatever, and then they keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and they don't just get friend zoned, they put it on death row when it comes to that. Like, you're already jailed, you're already in that section, so you don't want to push it. But then again, it's all with the chemistry too. It's like in that moment, at that time where somebody's mind is open to saying, hey, you know what? I might want to go down that path. It's all timing. It's all timing.
And Alex, it's crazy because just how you said, like, one little thing can spark something and turn, a friend zone to the end zone. The exact same thing can happen vice versa. Like, you could initially see someone and it's like, oh yeah, end zone, whatever. But one little thing that they do, that they say, that anything
Hmm.
can, no.
Yes.
Yeah, like a
Absolutely.
turnoff. Like, it could be like, even like on like a particular date, like they could say something that's like a deal breaker, and you're like, I don't know if I want to deal with this, long term
Yep.
type thing. So I agree. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, initial interaction, you never know what's gonna happen. But I think chemistry is a big thing too, a very big thing. Like, I kind of think of it as I refer to it as forbidden fruit because I've also been in a situation where me and someone were cool, right? But we because of the circumstances surrounding our lives, we couldn't be together. Like there was a mutual attraction that was like, yo, I really want to be with you, but you probably got a boyfriend or I have a girlfriend and
Hmm.
things of that nature. That's really hard too because it's then how, can we truly be friends if that's the case? Where like I'll respect your relationship and respect you, but I have these feelings. So do you think that can I don't know, do y'all think that's right? Do you think that's okay?
I want to say that, like, in that situation, I had a situation like that with a friend of mine who we had been friends for a really long time and we lost contact for a little while. Like, we kind of hooked up, in our younger days, but then, as time went on, like, when we bumped back into each other some year, it was like 5 years later, we, I ran into him at a Wawa and I didn't know who he was. And we exchanged numbers, we talked, but by then I was married with children. He's married with children, and it was but the chemistry was still there, and it was kind of weird because I'm like, well, you can't really do anything, so you're just kind of stuck in that
In that
friend zone.
limbo, yeah,
Is
It is like limbo
yeah.
because it's
Okay.
like, okay, well, clearly you're not going to do anything, and I'm not going to do anything, but when we get around each other, that fire is burning.
Yo,
And
that's
that
a real feeling, yo.
Hey.
Yo, when that
it
feeling
is a
comes, I'm
real
like, I gotta.
it's a real
That's
feeling.
honest. That's honest though. A lot of people won't ever admit that. Much respect to you for that. You know.
It's chemistry, man. It's a
Mm,
powerful thing.
Yep. Yep. Ah, and my dog's biting me.
God.
All
So,
right.
all right. It seems like we've pretty much covered that topic. Anybody got any closing remarks, closing statements on that friend zone versus end zone?
stay
I feel like if you're
consistent.
in the friend zone, just stay in the friend zone. Don't leave
Don't
them.
exactly. Don't
Don't
And,
leave them.
mislead anybody.
and to play devil's advocate to what I was saying before, sometimes you don't want to ruin a good thing. You may have a good friendship, and you want to just leave it there and preserve it because sometimes it may often complicate things. And you might see them in a different light once they're in a relationship environment. So sometimes maybe, you know, God put things in a way where it's meant to be a certain way, and you don't want to disturb the established order. So again, it all depends on what's meant to happen. So that's all I got.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
excellent. I mean, I think at some point everyone's probably contemplated it before and putting it at risk, but then you have to look at the friendship and say what's really more valuable here, the opportunity or possibility, or this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 year friendship. What friendship that we have? What was that?
Uh-huh.
It looked
So
like tacos or
oh,
something.
nah,
Buffalo.
that was the first image that came up, but anyway. All right, so I'm good on that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Told you it was gonna be short and sweet. Friend zone versus the end zone. Please comment, like, subscribe to the page. Feel free to shoot us an email with further questions and with your opinion as well. And next week we'll have a new topic and a new show for you. So thank you for tuning in.
All right. Peace.